Hello, MPS. It's another week, which means that we are finally putting the closing chapters on this month's message, which is around self-compassion. So this week we are talking about mindfulness and its relation to self-compassion. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. So we are finally wrapping up this month's theme of self-compassion. Last week we discussed common humanity, and the week before it was self-kindness. And this week it is mindfulness. So we have talked about mindfulness as an overall strategy for a month before, but in relation to self-compassion, it's important to remember that mindfulness is about us staying present with our feelings and aware of our feelings, not avoiding them, but also not exaggerating them. The great thing about mindfulness in relation to self-compassion is that because we're not over exaggerating our feelings, and not in the sense that we're being drama queens or kings, right? But more so in the sense of like, did I maybe fail at this thing versus believing you are a failure? So the rumination and the over-identification with our feelings can sometimes have us feeling like this feeling so overwhelming and this thing is so overwhelming that I can't stay present or stay focused on what's going on because it is a very intense feeling. And so I don't have the time to be self-compassionate or give myself a little bit of grace, right? And this is why mindfulness is helpful. Maintaining a balanced perspective about our feelings and our circumstances, as well as not judging them, but just noticing that they do exist. So this is how mindfulness can really help with self-compassion. So when it comes to integrating mindfulness into your daily routine, just some little tricks. You can maybe set reminder times throughout the day where you want to maybe remind yourself to be present, just like something on your Apple Watch or a watch or something to remind you to be present. It could also look like setting time throughout the day to reflect on how parts of your day are going. Just making sure, once again, that you are bringing awareness without judgment. That could also look like mindful eating. Whenever you get a chance to actually snack on a little apple or some granola, being present as you're doing it and, allowing yourself to enjoy each bite here, each crunch, right? And making sure that you are staying present. And then if nothing else, it's always a chance where you could just, if you can get a couple of seconds to be quiet or close your eyes or just be with yourself, take the opportunity. Might be on that way to work, or it might be on the way from work. Either way, you deserve the time. All right. So that has been this month's work on self-compassion. I hope that it has been helpful for you, but also that you have found some ways to implement. All right. Thanks, everyone.